If you're looking for a Christian online school for middle or high school, you may be overwhelmed by all the choices there are. But one thing that you'll notice is that most of the online Christian schools don't include any live classes. They're basically just online homeschooling programs with a more expensive price tag. So today I'm really excited to review Cross Street Academy, an online Christian school that has live online classes with real teachers. There's a lot to talk about, so let's get started. Cross Street Academy is an accredited online private Christian school for kids in 6th through 12th grade. As a school, it shares more similarities with a brick-and-mortar private school than it does with homeschooling. As a student at Cross Street Academy, your child will have a schedule of classes that follows a traditional school calendar. On a typical school day, students will log in and attend classes online with real teachers over Zoom, interacting with the teachers and other students as if they were in a real classroom. Classes are 40 minutes long with a 10-minute break in between and a 30-minute break for lunch. So it's very much like a traditional school schedule. All of the actual schoolwork is done through a program called Ignitia, which was created by the popular Christian curriculum company Alpha Omega Publications. We'll get more into Ignitia later in the video, but if you've never heard of it, it's a Christian Bible-based curriculum. And you might find other online Christian schools that use Ignitia for their curriculum, but the difference with Cross Street Academy is that you'll have real teachers guiding your children through the curriculum, rather than just having your student do the work on their own. And just like with a traditional school, there will be some homework. Pricing varies for middle and high school. For 6th through 8th grade, your child will take 5 classes, and the cost is $2,600 for the year, or $289 a month for 10 months. And while this might sound like a lot, compared to an in-person private school, it's actually very affordable. For high school, which includes 6 classes, it's $3,000 a year, or $339 a month for 10 months. If you're just looking to enroll in 1 or 2 classes and not use this for your entire school program, you can do that too. The cost for 1 class is $550 a year. Most of the Cross Street Academy students are enrolled full-time, but they do have some students who opt to take just 1 or 2 classes. Classes at Cross Street Academy take place on a regular schedule. Middle school runs Monday through Friday from 10:15 a.m. to 2:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. High school starts at 9:30 a.m. and ends at 2:35 p.m. In case you miss a day for illness or some other reason, classes are also recorded and available on demand. They also offer 1 online live teacher help session per class per week. They even have extracurricular clubs like drama, cooking, esports, a talent show, and a virtual spring play. And for high schoolers who want to get a jump start on college, they offer a dual enrollment program as well. One thing that really makes Cross Street Academy a great choice for an online private Christian school is the quality of their teaching staff. The teachers are all hand-picked from across the country, and they each have many years of experience in education. You can read their profiles on the Cross Street Academy website to learn more about them. There's even a guidance counselor. So now that you know the basics of what this online school is all about, let's talk about the curriculum. As I mentioned earlier, they are using Ignitia, which is an online program from AOP, the well-known Christian curriculum company. Ignitia is not something I personally have access to be able to show you, because it's something that was created exclusively for Christian schools and not homeschooling families. But there's a lot I can tell you about it because it's a pretty well-known curriculum. In fact, if you're curious, I have a link for you in the video description to the AOP website where they go into the details of the curriculum. And if you've seen my video on the Monarch online homeschooling program, or maybe even used that program yourself, I can tell you it's going to be very similar to that. The difference is that with Cross Street Academy, you don't need to worry about setting anything up, grading, transcripts, or anything like that at all. Cross Street Academy is a school. They'll be handling all of the administrative details as well as the teaching aspect. While you will have a parent account where you can go to check on your child's progress if you like, you don't need to understand how the curriculum software works if you don't want to. Cross Street Academy will provide you with report cards, as well as transcripts and a high school diploma upon graduation. And if you want to talk to your child's teacher, you'll be able to do that too, just like in a traditional school. One thing that you might be concerned about with a virtual school like this is online security. And this is something that Cross Street Academy takes very seriously. So I can't even show you a sample class video. And I really appreciate that because, to be honest, it's something I've wondered about a lot as I make these videos for you. With a lot of these online programs, anyone can pay for a membership and gain access to the program. You really can't be too careful in today's world. So if you want to see a sample of a typical class on Cross Street Academy, they do have a video on their website, and I've left that link for you in the video description below. But it's just not going to include the student interaction. And I think that's awesome. So if you've watched this video and are thinking that Cross Street Academy might be the right school for your child, I encourage you to visit their website. You can request more information, or if you decide that you'd like to enroll your child, you can complete the enrollment application now for the 2024-2025 school year. As for what I think about Cross Street Academy, well, that depends on what you're looking for as a family. If you want your child to attend a virtual school that's similar in a lot of ways to a brick-and-mortar private Christian school, but without the expensive price, then I think this is a great option. And you're not going to find many online programs that include real teachers and live classes like this. So I think it's a wonderful opportunity for students who want to learn at home, but don't want to miss out on the classroom-type learning and structure of a traditional school. If, on the other hand, you're looking for something more like an online homeschooling program with self-paced lessons and a more flexible schedule, then Cross Street Academy might not be a good fit for you. If you have any questions at all about Cross Street Academy or just general questions about online schools, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to find the answers for you. Thank you so much for watching.